So in this video we'll implement a stack we'll implement a queue using let's say I have stack 1 and stack 2. I have to implement a queue with these two stacks. What does it mean? I push some elements into stack 1, let's say 90, 81, 72, 65, 30, 90, 81, 72, 65, 30, right? Now in stack, whatever enters last will be the first one to be popped out, right? Last in, first out, right? But in queue, it's first in and first. Whatever goes first will be the first one to be popped. So here 90 is the first one which was pushed inside the stack. So 90 should be the one which goes up. That is queue, and we have to implement this using two stacks. So how we'll do this? After we push all the elements on stack 1, we'll pop out all these elements and we'll push it to stack. So first one which will be popped out will be 32, then 65, then 72, then 81, and then 9. Right? And then from stack 2, if I pop out the first one, the last one which entered in stack 2 is 90. So the first one which pops out from stack 2 is 9. First one and so overall, if we look at it, it's a queue now because the first one which entered is 90. Then when we have to perform the pop operation, all of these elements were transferred to stack 2, and then the first and then the last element which was pushed in was popped out. So that's how we implemented a queue using two stacks, where the first element which goes in is the first element, right? So let's implement this on code. So I'll create a class stacks, q2 stacks. I'll initialize it with two arrays. So self dot stack 1 equals to array self dot stack 2 is equal to array, and then to perform an add operation, add self comma. This one is not, so this one is simple. We just have to add the whatever we'll add it to stack 1 dot append, right? And the remove function, so if we have to remove something, self will use a loop for I in range, length of self dot stack 1, right? Self dot stack 1 dot self dot stack 2 dot append self dot stack 1 dot inside, right? Then we will return self dot stack 2 dot. Here we are using this loop to push all the elements from stack 1 to stack 2, and after it's done, we'll just pop the top element out from. So if we execute this, q equals to q stacks q dot t q dot add 89, q dot add 87. Now if I remove something, it should return 90 because that's the first one pushed in. So if we have implemented this right, this should act like it should remove, and it should remove 90. Pop index is out of range. Maybe I need to pass range, pass a value of 4 and sound still 3, 0, 1 element. Okay, maybe I don't need an index here. So we'll just create an object. R equals to q to r dot add r dot add 89. If I remove something, it should remove 90, right? Hard. Great. So it's working. The first element which we pushed in, it's 90, and when I removed it, it's also what we did here. When we add it, we just add it to the stack 1, and then when we want to remove it, we copy all the elements to stack 2 using stack1 dot pop, right? And then we just and then we just and after the loop is done, we just return the element which we popped, which we and we just will just return the element we'll get after we pop out an element from stack 2, right? So let me know if you have a better implementation of queue using 2 stacks. Please do write in the comment section if you have any doubts, suggestions.